Pirate Blast for the Wii. Yes, can you believe it? Another pirate-themed game. I think at this point, the Wii seems to just attract certain game styles. I really see a great deal of minigame collections, game show titles, and pirate-themed games. This is one of those titles where I had no idea what I was getting into going in. I saw this game called Pirate Blast, and I said to myself, yep, that sounds like a game I need to review. Personally, I expected it to be a minigame collection. Imagine my surprise when I found it was an on-the-rails shooter. And I actually got pretty excited to play it, mainly because it wasn't another minigame collection for the Wii. Hooray for that! My excitement didn't last that long when I found out the game only had one gun, and it was a water hose, and a very long one at that. I mean, seriously, how long is that hose? You keep moving through this level, pulling this thing along with you. At what point do you run out of hose? My only guess is that it's actually a water gun, but acts more like a water hose. Or maybe your character borrowed Mario's water blaster from Mario Sunshine, as it works the same way. You have a certain level of water, and when it runs out, you hold the pointer down and press the fire button to reload. You also have water balloons that you can use against the pirates, and those were very useful, especially in the later levels. But other than that, there is no change in the weapons that you use or its effectiveness. Now you might be saying, so pirates are afraid of the water? How does that make sense? Oh, or maybe they're just afraid to take a bath, and that's why squirting them with water hurts them. No, actually all the pirates and monkeys are animatronic characters in a theme park who have all gone crazy. That's right, I said all of them. Not just one or two, but all of them. It's like my nightmare all over again. Alone in a theme park, looking out of the corner of my eye at some lifelike animatronic creature, smiling and laughing, and knowing that if I turn around, they might jump out at me and... Sorry. That's my therapy to deal with. Anyways, the story of this game is that the animatronic characters in this amusement park have gone crazy, and you have to use your water hose, blaster, whatever it is, to destroy them all. There are 8 levels to travel through, and I have to say they look quite good. I mean, in a fun, cartoonish setting kind of way. The levels that you had to travel through were fun to explore once or twice. However, the main problem is that you will finish all the levels in about an hour, and then they make you do it again, and again, and again, only ramping up the difficulty a little bit in each next play. You could change up the difficulty level if you find it too easy for you, but I found it just perfect. The levels were just long enough so it wasn't a chore to redo a level if you die, and they were just short enough so it didn't seem like the level was dragging on too long. The controls couldn't be easier. Point at the screen and press the B button to fire your water stream, and the A button to throw a water balloon. I do have to warn you guys not to play this game with the nunchuck plugged in. Okay, a little behind the scenes for this review. Since I didn't know what kind of game genre this was, when I turned it on, I had my nunchuck plugged in, and it walked me through the game playing the game with the nunchuck attached. Looking back now, I think I was playing with the Wiiviewer controls, because if I actually had to play the game this way the whole time, I think I would have been so pissed. When you have the nunchuck plugged in, you have to hold down the B button and press the Z button in order to fire your water blaster. And you hold the B button down and press the C button to fire a water balloon. I can't tell you how tired my finger was getting after playing this game for 30 minutes this way. Even if this control scheme is for the Wiiviewer, why on earth do you need to hold down the B button? It's totally pointless. At the 30-minute point, I got so frustrated and tired, I grabbed a rubber band and wrapped it around the B button so I wouldn't have to hold it anymore. Whoever came up with this control scheme should get a talking to. It's ridiculous and totally overcomplicated for no reason. When you don't have the nunchuck plugged in, the game is way easier to control by just pressing the A or B button. There is a 2-player cooperative mode, which I found alright. It was nice to have the option available if you want to team up with somebody to blow up some pirates and monkeys. Plus, throughout the game there are hidden keys to find. Each key will unlock one of the 3 locked mini-games. However, the games are kind of simple and there's nothing you're going to come back to play, as they were really repetitive and unimpressive. Pirate Blast was okay. It had colorful graphics and simple enough gameplay for kids to enjoy. But the question is it worth playing? I would have to say maybe on this one. It's a pretty shallow shooter that gets repetitive very fast. The different designs and events that happen in each level does make the repetitiveness of shooting one robot after another a bit less obnoxious. But after you do 1 or 2 playthroughs, you're going to get tired of doing the same level over and over again in order to actually finish the game. If you're looking for an on-the-rails shooter that's simple to pick up and play and has no bloodshed, then this title is for you. And I think you should rent it. Anyone else, you should probably just skip it.